Hey everyone, Leroy here with the latest edition of the Koppers 412. 4 things I'd like you to know, 1 thing to think about, and 2 things to look for or forward to. So starting off with the first of 4 things that I'd like you to know about. We were recently informed that Koppers was chosen as one of the Canadian National Safe Handling Award recipients for 2021, a direct reflection of our team's commitment to zero harm. The award is presented to customers who load freight cars with dangerous goods and meet strict standards for the safe handling and shipment of regulated products. The winners must meet established criteria according to the total number of shipments of dangerous goods for all facilities. Jeff Senchak, our Director of Transportation Logistics, recently accepted the award on behalf of Koppers. Kudos to Jeff and all the team members who contribute to ensuring safe rail operations for our employees and the community at large. The second thing I'd like you to know about is after a long time away due to the pandemic, this past week I was able to resume my visits to our operating sites with a visit to our Somerville, Texas plant. It was the first time I've been back to Somerville since it added both utility pole treatment and cross-tie recovery to its operations, and also the first time since Mike McHugh took over as plant manager after running our recently closed and sold Denver plant. After having lunch with our team where I was able to get some one-on-one and small group time with a number of team members, I got to meet with the safety committee and then the management team before continuing the dialogue with our management team at dinner. Now, on the plus side, the safety committee talked about how communication has improved among supervisors, which has led to clearer expectations and better coordination among the various departments. Also on the plus side, we've made significant progress attracting females to join our frontline team, with as many as 7 women working as full-time or attempt to hire employees. It's a great way of broadening our employee base and providing good-paying manufacturing jobs to women in the area. Now, the final plus I will note, and it is a big one, I got to see Eddie Hamilton, one of our maintenance technicians who almost died from COVID, and then filmed an important video that was distributed among our employee base urging others to protect themselves through vaccination. Eddie is back to work, which was great to see, and he looks fantastic. However, sometimes looks can be deceiving, and he said he's not quite 100% yet. He's continuing to follow doctor's advice, and I know we all wish Eddie an eventual full recovery. On the other side of the coin, where we need to focus some attention and dollars, is on providing bigger and better facilities for the crew in Somerville, as the plant expansion has had them outgrow the dressing room and break facilities, and things have gotten quite cramped. We also need to provide better facilities for the women if we're going to retain the ones we have and hope to attract more. Now, finally, there were a number of good ideas for capital investment that the team presented that will be evaluated over the remainder of the year. Now, the third thing I'd like you to know about is our new UIP limited series podcast that debuted on May 2nd called Gridlock. This podcast, brought to you by our Utility and Industrial Products team, provides insights on the topic of climate change and its impact on the utility industry. Now, for the podcast, the UIP team invites experts from national research laboratories, government agencies, and the utility industry to engage in discussion about different ways to protect the electric grid and become better prepared for future natural disasters, including through new innovations, technology, and processes. Kudos to UIP Chief Marketing and Innovation Officer Barry Breed and UIP Marketing Coordinator Devin Galt. You can subscribe on the UIP website or by visiting Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you stream your podcasts. The fourth and final thing I want you to know about is our recent public release of our first quarter earnings and other company highlights, which occurred on May 6th. We exceeded our analysts' consensus estimates for sales and profitability, as well as our own. We also were able to maintain our adjusted EBITDA guidance for the year while slightly reducing our adjusted EPS guidance due to a higher expected tax rate. We declared another quarterly dividend of 5 cents per share, payable to shareholders of record as of May 27th and payable on June 13th. And we had some important employee news updates with the announcement of our new VP of Culture and Engagement, Stephen Lucas, the graduation of 25 members of our first Koppers College business degree class, and a $44,000 donation, half from employee donations and half from company match, to United for Ukraine to help relief efforts for the citizens of Ukraine in their fight against Russia. Thanks to all who contributed, and thanks to a successful start to our year. Now for the one thing to think about. We recently announced some exciting changes that were added to the second annual LETD scholarship sponsored by Link Women in honor of our beloved late treasurer, Luann Tronsberg Deal. First, the scholarship committee is moving from awarding one $5,000 scholarship to 2 $2,500 scholarships. Second, they're adding eligibility to those beyond 26 years of age so they can recognize a female candidate who might be mid-career or later and looking to advance her skill set with one of the 2 awards, in addition to providing an award to a female candidate who is still in the early stages of her academic or professional career. The third important change this year is that wives of employees are now eligible to apply, along with daughters, granddaughters, stepdaughters, nieces, or legal wards of an eligible employee. So what I want you to think about is applying if you are eligible, or think about encouraging that special woman in your life to apply so that she might earn a financial boost to help her realize her dreams. Information with all the criteria for applying has been mailed to employees' homes, and you can also find it by visiting koppers.com/scholarship. The deadline for applications is May 31st. And while I'm on the subject of the LETD scholarship, I'll also ask you to think about donating to the program to honor Luann's legacy and ensure the sustainability of the scholarship fund. Thanks to all the volunteers from Link Women that created this fund and keep it going. Good luck to all the applicants. I'm going to wrap it up with 2 things to look forward to. First is our annual corporate sustainability report, which is scheduled to be released in June. Now, the CSR team is busy working through the final stages of the report as this video is being released. Our sustainability committee and tactical teams have put a lot of energy into establishing forward-looking goals and implementing new ideas to advance our efforts over the last 12 to 16 months, and we're all looking forward to sharing this annual update on our progress towards ensuring a more sustainable future. Finally, the second thing to look forward to is the kickoff of our annual wellness program, which is right around the corner. I'm always inspired by the Koppers team and the important lifestyle changes that they continue to make that contribute to their long-term health and wellness. Once again, I hope you will consider participating and making better choices to increase your odds of a higher quality of life for you and your loved ones as you age. So that's all I have for this update. And while I know it was a lot, I appreciate you tuning in to watch and listen to what's going on in the Koppers world. Look forward to seeing you again next month for the 412, but until then, I hope you enjoy another edition of me highlighting a key Koppers team member coming up in a couple weeks. Till I see you again, please everyone, stay safe and stay strong.